securitycameraking.com. In this video, I will demonstrate how to set up a DYNDNS account on your DVR so it's accessible via a domain name. There is a few requirements that has to be in place first. The first one, of course, is to have an account with DYNDNS.com and create a domain name. So that's the domain name that you will be using to access your DVR. If you have that, then we can go to and log into the DVR. I'm using the internal IP. We're gonna go to config, network, DDNS. On the drop down you have different options for DYNDNS. We will be using DYNDNS. Now for demonstration purposes, I'm not gonna put a valid domain name, but basically this field and this field are the ones that you have to be sure that you have it exactly the same as I put it in. So make sure that this option is enabled. The server IP will be always members.dyndns.org. If you don't have that there, it's not going to work. The port, it has to be port 80, and the reason why is because you're telling the DVR to update your DYNDNS account every time that your IP changes. So that's basically why you will use DYNDNS. If you have a dynamic IP and the IP changes constantly, you can use this this feature and allow you to keep track of when your IP changes and all that. You actually will not see it, but this is what basically DYNDNS does. It's basically host a name to an IP. That's what it is. So port 80 has to be set in here and also under the network. The HTTP port has to be 80. Now the domain name is going to be whatever you associate your DYNDNS account with, or whatever domain you create under that account. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to put my company, or let's say mydvr.dyndns.org or .biz, whatever domain you choose. The username is going to be the username that you open that account with, or that you register that account with, and the password, whatever password you register with them, and click save. I hope this has been informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.